What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. We're about to be getting into NBA playoffs, some of the games that happened last night, yesterday, and some that just ended. So let's get into we're gonna get into the Knicks and the Hawks last night.
Towns just made history. The New York Knicks just flipped the entire series, and it started with history. After two heartbreaking one-point losses, the Knicks walked into Atlanta with something to prove, and they delivered in dominant fashion. Karl Anthony Towns went off, recording his first ever postseason triple-double, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, becoming just the fourth Knick ever to do it. And he didn't do it alone. OG Anunoby dropped 22, while Jalen Brunson added 19, as New York came out aggressive from the jump after two heartbreaking one-point losses. By halftime, it was already a statement, 68-44. By the third quarter, a 20-point blowout. By the fourth, total domination. They delivered in dominant fashion. "Let's go Knicks!" chants echoed through Atlanta's home court. Meanwhile, the Atlanta Hawks struggled to keep up. CJ McCollum led with 17, but it wasn't enough to stop the momentum. Now the series is tied 2-2, and all the pressure shifts to Game 5 at Madison Square Garden. Momentum, confidence, energy, right now, it all belongs to New York.
6. Yeah, Knicks in 6. I told y'all gotta stop doubting us. Yeah, McCullum's that shit for CJ McCollum. Them 2 games you had where you was just going off and fucking killing Brunson. That shit over with, boy. Yeah, back to the old CJ, not the Trailblazer CJ, the old one, the one that just came to Atlanta before you get into the playoffs, nigga.
Hey, what I will say about that game, Mayor Socrates, you had said, I think off the show or during the show yesterday, I think it was off the show, we were just in the group chat talking. You said that they needed to get Alvarado in there to be an agitator. He needed to get in there and make some things happen, mix some things up. And I think the Knicks front office, the coaching staff might have heard you, man.
No, I called him. last night, right before the game, and told him.
That's what it looked like ended up happening. Alvarado went in there in the first half, and he kind of started a few things up, it looked like.
Everybody want to holler about, oh, he too small, but he a pest.
Yeah.
That's what we needed. He a fucking pest. I don't care about how tall that nigga is. That motherfucker, he in the NBA for a reason. And he a pest. And he can play some damn good defense. Yeah. He bodied the whole game, bro. And that's what we needed. I'm tired of CJ. I mean, it's hard for Brunson to have to work hard on defense and then produce on offense.
Yeah,
that's what we're killing us.
And I kind of said the same thing yesterday also. I said Knicks in 6, you know what I'm saying, even going down 2-1. You know, they can't lose no more. I mean, this is a young Atlanta team. You're supposed to be taking care of them. And last night's show, you know, after Mayor Socrates made that call, they got right. You know what I mean? So, hey, they got to take it back to New York. I think they're gonna win that New York. It's not gonna go to a game 7. So, good job by the Knicks. And keep on going.
I had to tell them, hey, if we lose, if we don't take one of these games in Atlanta, heads gonna roll. And I was tired of this shit. So, Knicks in 6, man. Y'all see it. Tied 2-2. I wish DJ was up in here because he had a lot to say about them Knicks.
Anthony Towns was definitely a X factor in the whole series. Josh Hart stepped up yesterday too. Josh Hart was a big reason why the Knicks could turn it around. But let's keep it real too. The Knicks shouldn't even be having no damn problem with no damn Atlanta Hawks.
You're right.
This is a bad sign.
They shouldn't be
having any type of problem.
But I think production has a video of notorious referee Scott Foster with a pretty questionable call from last night.
No, he didn't even step out.
Yeah, so that shit down, man, that's uncalled for. I think they should have let that play out.
No, he didn't even step out.
And I understand he saw the other dude foot touch the line or whatever, but man, them two different color shoes, brother.
Yeah, but this goes
Yeah.
this goes into a conversation that me and Boss Man Jay had off the show, where we were talking about how there's only been so many refs in the NBA history. And I know it's hard to, these are pro athletes. These guys are moving at the speed of light sometimes. And these refs are, they got to stay in tip-top shape. And some of these guys are a little older. And I understand you're not going to get every call right. That's just sports, especially as a referee.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about a notorious referee here, Scott Foster. And a lot of allegations, a lot of things with his name being mixed up with terrible calls throughout his, maybe almost 30 years in the league. Like, how do we clean that up? Because this is where a lot of people are not, riding with these referees and these calls that these refs are making. And when you see a call like that, and a lot of people are sitting there telling you, man, they're calling these games, they're rigging these games. This is the type of stuff that makes it like, man, do we want to watch these games? Do we want to put money on these games?
I don't care.
I'm watching the
Scott
bit.
Foster been doing that for a long time. Scott Foster kicked Tim Duncan out while he was on the damn bench. So the thing he had with Chris Paul, he was throwing Chris Paul out of every chance he got. He was throwing Draymond out at one point. So Scott Foster been one of those guys, man. In the NBA, never checked him. So he don't feel in one bit wrong, and he feels total job security. So no matter how much the image of the NBA is tarnished by this dude, so he's been doing this shit for a long while.
Yeah, cause he one of those referees, but if he don't like you, it's gonna show. He's gonna make sure it's known.
Well, I mean, so just to bring that up, just to bring that point in the game and kind of where the NBA is heading and where we're at. Not to get too off subject, but that's kind of what was going on with the SGA yesterday. He hit he went 40 plus points, but he got to the line X amount of times, and a lot of people didn't like to see that, and that's what a lot of people have been complaining about with SGA and OKC. But yeah, go ahead, Nick.
Oh, I was just gonna say, well, luckily, New York was already whooping them, so that call didn't really kind of like just steer the game, though. You know what I mean? And I must admit, though, like just watching the NBA playoffs started this year, I mean, that call right there is probably like the least amount of worries, but they could be complaining about more other kind of calls that they probably wish they could have got called. A lot of physicality going on in the game right now that I like. So I'm just happy the referees letting them play, and let's keep it going, though. You know what I'm saying? But good take on that, though.
Yeah.
Knicks in 6.
Just I think everybody here on the panel just agrees, though. The New York Knicks have to go out there and get it done. What are we doing? Yo-yoing games with a young Atlanta Hawks team. Tip my hat to them. I mean, they did, go and make some good trades there during the trade deadline, and they put a team together that has entertained the city of Atlanta and NBA fans. But New York, what are we doing here? We have Jalen Brunson. We have Cat. We have Josh Hart. You guys are starting to gel. You guys have been around each other long enough. Your fan base, fans like Mayor Socrates and many others in the New York area, they want to see y'all win. They want to see y'all get to the
Let's remember one thing. No, my bad. But Jalen Brunson gave up $100+ million
to stay there.
Put this thing together.
Yeah. We went and got Jordan Clarkson for a reason. So what the fuck have you been?
I mean, come on, New York.
Brunson gave up $100+ million.
I don't care if they win or lose. I'll probably be happy if they lose, so we can talk some smack. Get him.
You're a Houston fan. Of course, you'll say that. Y'all about to get swept. I understand.
But also, me and Bossman Jay were also talking about this point along with Scott Foster. We were also talking about how we need to have an elite team in the NBA Finals. Okay, last year felt like the beginning of it felt like summer league basketball with OKC and the Thunder being the mainstay of being the championship game. It felt like summer league. Nobody wanted to watch it. It was an exhibition style basketball. It was boring. We need some real star power to make the NBA keep our attention. If these bigger teams like the New Yorks, the bigger markets, and the teams that we feel are sacrificing, players are sacrificing big max contracts to bring people in, and y'all are getting bounced out, y'all not making it, or we want to see the big names make it to the finals. I'm sorry, that's just realistic.
And let's just be honest, man. OKC doing some winning, they're a good team, but they just boring as hell to watch, bro. Because nobody want to sit there and watch SGA go to
boring
60 times.
Oh my God.
I mean, that game is just boring as hell to watch. There's no excitement in that game at all. And I'm just being honest, bro.
Yeah.
And Dylan Brooks did come out and criticize his own countryman, SGA. Both of them are Canadian, but he said SGA was real and he flops a lot, and the referee called it a lot. Also, Devin Booker came out and called out the ref. He's probably gonna get fined for that, but a lot of guys are kind of saying that it's not these guys' skill is kind of getting the extra call. But
like they say, he the MVP, so he gonna get those sloppy and tic tac ass fouls. Send them to the line 30 times a night. Nobody want to see that shit.
42 points yesterday. Went to the line 6 times. 12 free throws. So 15 for 18. He dominated yesterday for real though. SGA dominated. And look at Devin Booker, 16 points. Damn, Devin Booker supposed to be your team.
And you know what's crazy about that? I just saw a stat before we got on the live saying that SGA is the first player to have 40 plus points on 80% shooting since guess who? Who y'all think?
Magic.
Devin Booker in 2023. He's the first player to have 40 plus points off 80% shooting. Devin Booker was the last one, 2023. And now 3 years later, he's in this predicament. But I won't put that all on Devin Booker. I think the Phoenix management front office has kind of did him an injustice, not keeping the right pieces around him. He did get to the NBA Finals. He is a great scorer, but I mean, you bring KD in there. KD does his KD thing where he kind of messes up an organization.
He's another LeBron
and leaves. I don't know about that, man.
I don't know about that.
As a shot at LeBron.
KD and LeBron are career killers. They are organization killers. Say what you want to say. It's just
I don't agree with that.
Hey, you
I don't
got
agree
a
with
point
that.
right there. We got a point though, but nah, slightly like I can't put him
Now-
in the same.
Well,
like
now
what you're
LeBron.
saying,
Okay. Well, LeBron being a career killer for certain players. Okay, that may, if we go and see all the people he's played with, people he's pushed out of Cleveland or pushed out of Miami or LA, LeBron is known to do that. We can't say that he's not, or people will try to assume that he is by certain things he does on the bench and the way that he looks at players. We've all assumed through the years that LeBron has that clout to push a teammate out when he doesn't like the way that they're playing. But to say that he is an organizational killer of organizations, can't say that because everywhere he's went, he's brought championship rings. So
well, we're not in LA. We ain't counting that bubble shit. Yeah.
I said organization too. His
We
first
ain't
2
counting
years
that,
be some good years where he do wield them, but
if we want to take this to a LeBron conversation, we gotta go to
we're
the
not
Houston Rockets in the
but I will say
Lakers.
this. I will say this to just finish off the LeBron. Yeah, we're gonna be getting into KD, I guess. So we might as well go into that. But I will say this, and this was a crazy stat that I saw yesterday. Because I was like, Cat got his first triple double in the playoffs. So I was like, okay. Then they saw, I think Walt Frazier has 4. He has the most in New York Knicks playoff history. So it made me say, how many does LeBron have in his career? And I believe he has 23 triple doubles in his career in the playoffs. That's pretty
Playoff
crazy.
triple double.
Playoff triple doubles. That's a crazy stat. I said, man, 23. And Walt Frazier is a great. He had 4. So yeah, it just show you once again, like we can feel how we feel about LeBron. You can feel how you feel, but the man got certain stats that's just like they undeniable stats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if anybody else were to get them stats, most people wouldn't get as much hate. But yeah, just to put that out there though. Put it out there.
LeBron still in the NBA acting like this. It's a PlayStation game or something. He's just collecting badges now.
Yeah, him throwing that oop to Bronny, that's definitely a badge nobody else is probably gonna ever get.
Yeah. No, hey, listen, I say what I say about the man, but I respect the game. To be his age and still able to do what he do, because I'm 43 years old, shit, and I can't run half court. So, hey, shout out to that man. $1 million a year for some training and shit. You got to be dedicated.
Yeah,
but he's still a career killer.
Yeah, but tonight, this game, the game 4 is looking like KD is gonna be out again. It's looking like he has I believe it looks like a knee injury or something. That's first
it was his ankle, now it's his knee.
I know Houston regretting this motherfucking trade. Boy. I know they regretting this.
I know they are, man. Since we were talking about LeBron and then comparing LeBron and KD or whatever like that, LeBron is a way better leader than KD is.
Well, I don't want to get hold on, Nick, because I don't want shit to get misconstrued. I wasn't comparing the game. I was comparing them as career killers and shit when they go into teams and destroying teams.
I'm with you on
play
that.
style.
No, trust me, I'm with you on that. I agree with all you said about that. But you know what I'm saying? But since they are head to head tonight, and I think LeBron's a better leader than KD right now. KD got the better team than LeBron, and you can't will these boys. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't lead these boys the correct way. And we already
nobody respect him.
Everything that happened through the season, the burner accounts, and all this snaky stuff that he be doing. But Houston Rockets, like I said on the Nick Madden playoff thing. Hey man, just gonna cut ties with them. Let them move on. But I know y'all not gonna do it. But cut ties with KD. Gonna let them go before you try to lose your own young talent. Be ready for next year. That's my last take.
You know the internet came through again with the memes. The internet undefeated. They said KD disappeared on his teammates in the middle of the series. Laughed my ass off. His teammates don't even, what did it say?
It says teammates don't even know where he is or how he is doing.
And they don't need to be worried about it. They need to be preparing for game 4. We can win this game without KD. We at home. We can win this game.
But that's your veteran leader. Your veteran leadership.
He ain't got no leadership.
All that money y'all spent on that motherfucker, y'all need to be worried about where he at. Shit, what he doing, how he doing. Bro, y'all finna get swept tonight, bro. LeBron James and the Lakers are about to celebrate sweeping y'all on y'all own floor. Get out the
No, he's gonna be in LA. They're back in LA.
Houston gonna get one. It'll be a gentleman sweep probably. But
nah, y'all not winning no game, bro. Y'all ain't
we'll see though. Let's go.
But the Rockets basically melted down at the end of the game. Up 6 points with 30 seconds to go, and just a bad look, man. How y'all end up losing that game? That was ridiculous. Reed Shepherd ended up getting stolen by LeBron, tipped it forward. Luke Kennard hit the ball back to LeBron. LeBron knocked down the big 3. Marcus Smart gets fouled for 3, knocked down 3 clutch free throws, and it was just a a mess.
And I just want to say this.
So,
Shout out to the Lakers for going to pick up Marcus Smart.
oh yeah, blue guy. Definitely a guy who you need when you're going on these runs. We talked about past players like Rondo and other guys whose stats don't jump out the page at you. Even though Mark Smart putting up some stats, he putting up some
Man,
stats.
he ain't gonna be putting none of that stuff up next round. When they run into OKC, ain't none of that finna be happening. Shaden finna sweep them. How
I
about
don't know, man.
Nick Mann already betting against us. It ain't even not the first round yet.
I don't like the Lakers, but I don't like the Lakers, man, and I really do not want to see LeBron going nowhere. I would love to see them get booted out the second round, but I don't think it's gonna be as easy as motherfucker think it. OKC gonna have it, bro. Cause this boy, I mean, LeBron's out here playing like he back in his goddamn 30s, late 20s, early 30s. And then you got Marcus Smart stepping up. I mean, everybody on their team right now, since Luka is out, bro, is stepping up in a big way. Them boys playing ball, man. And I just don't see OKC walking through them.
Without Luka, where it is, AR-15 on his way back, I don't know how that's gonna affect the team, but man, them boys balling right now.
And that's what I was just about to say.
OKC,
Shit. No Luka, no AR, and look at what they're doing. So imagine if AR gets back before the OKC round.
all that gonna change.
OKC might be in
Soon they
trouble.
get back, it's gonna be a ball dominant here, and all the rest of it go. OKC in photo. Forget the
Damn.
Lakers.
Sweet.
Man, we got a good one going on with Denver and Minnesota. Did y'all see them boys get to fighting at the end of the game?
Yeah,
After Denver, first off, man, let's give props to what the boy Ayo Dosunmu. That man went crazy.
yeah.
Did
He
you see
balled
it?
out last game. He balled out last game with that 25 point. That went unnoticed in things too, though. But he balled out.
But you know your boys got hurt. You got two starters hurt for Minnesota, and the Sumo came in and delivered. But you know they down two players. That's big for a young team. Their leader Ant is out. Ant man. We'll see if the Sumo can keep it up.
changes a lot.
It definitely changes a lot, you know. And also too though, man, Minnesota, they got them young boys, they playing hard too. Jaden McDaniel, and I know y'all already probably gonna get to it though, but like I said, them boys balling out, and they still got what's the guy, Randall also. And the defensive player of the year or the ex-defensive player of the year, and what's my guy, Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Hey, he been balling. Hell of a defense that he playing on Jokic. You know what I'm saying? He everywhere. He all on Jokic. And
Man, Jokic been exposed, man. God damn.
well, this seems like Denver window is starting to close on their championship team, though, man. This might be the year he went on ahead and shut. After they done fired Mike Malone last year, I think it's about time they probably do something different other than O'Murray. They gotta find a way to keep Yo happy though, you know.
But Denver been there before. This is about a young Minnesota team ascending and seeing can they go to this next level. Because what if, you know, we looking to the next round, Timberwolves would have to beat probably the Spurs. The Spurs game on right now, the Spurs actually down big right now to Trailblazers. So that series might be 2-2 here in a minute, but the Timberwolves, can we see the Timberwolves go to that next level? Or just a fluke, they just getting past Denver when Denver ain't up to it.
They definitely got to have Ant-Man on the floor if they want to go to that next level. Is it possible for them? Yeah, it's definitely possible with a superstar like Anthony Edwards. I mean, Anthony Edwards has all the pieces to be one of the next, if not the face of the NBA. We all know that he doesn't technically want to be the face of the NBA. He said that in years past. But he has the ability, he has the skill set. I just think it's the front office job to put the right people together. Gobert's obviously a great piece. You know, he got a young guy that's, you know, obviously not on the floor with him. He's going to be his replacement right now that's on the floor. But you know, it's all about what they can put together on that floor for Ant-Man. But the problem is it gonna happen this year? No. Not having enough to go to that.
Disasters right now from Minnesota. Again, you hope this one's not too serious. Watch the left leg, the knee. Clearly hyperextending it there. The right knee is the one that's been giving him problems recently. But this one, with the landing. Wow. And Edwards back in the locker room.
Damn, boy, that jump looked painful.
Wow.
I felt that just looking at that though. And that's a bad sign for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Can they move forward without those two injured guys? And can these young boys hold up? Now, like you said, this is Denver, the championship team, so they got that veteran experience though. But this gonna be tough for Minnesota to climb.
Yeah, that's tough. He down 3 shit. I mean, down 2 games, 3-1. That's tough. But like you said,
yeah, Jay McDaniels bringing that energy though. Jay McDaniels said, "Fuck them." Jay McDaniels went down, laid the ball up, and after breaking the unwritten rule, and Jokic tried to check him about it, and Jay McDaniels said, "Fuck y'all."
I understand it's a respect thing, but nigga, you can't shit. Fuck you.
I don't do about it. They do it in the game.
So come out the next game and blow our asses out, and then you do the same thing at the end of the game. And I get it. It's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been an unwritten rule since the beginning of basketball or whatever. But at the same time, to get mad at somebody for doing it, like, bro, get over it. These young niggas don't care no more anyway. So what is there to do about it?
Yeah, I don't get the I don't get it. Like, at the end of the day, if y'all are losing bad, that's y'all fault.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody want to continue to score again, I mean, this has happened before. NBA, somebody score and they trying to clear the bench because you're supposed to let the clock just run out. But play better, man. Stupid rule, in my opinion. Play better.
Get back
Don't
on defense.
let it get that bad.
For me to score, get back on defense. I like that mentality. Hey, if they don't want to get back, they go ahead and put it back in the rim.
Damn right.
And Yoke's running down there. Now, Yoke played it smart.
You were fast enough to get your ass down there, then you should have been fast enough to play some defense.
He should have saved himself a trip because he could have got a suspension. Well, but he didn't physically do nothing to him, so that's why he didn't get suspended though.
But that could have went another way though. That could have went another way.
It sure could have. So
why were you so upset with the McDaniels layup?
Because he scored and everybody stopped playing. Come on, guys, you saw it. What happened?
Do you regret confronting McDaniels, or do you feel like you had to do that to stand up for your team?
No, I didn't. I don't regret.
You view that just kind of as an unwritten rule, not to score late.
Yeah.
that McDaniel better be, he better be happy that they ain't suspending him for this game, just for putting his hand on Jokic like that too, though.
Man, better be glad he was still on his ass.
Well, true. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised ain't nobody gets suspended from that. You know what I mean? But just gonna take y'all L's and go into the shower, man, and prepare for the next game.
Yeah. Minnesota also lost Dante DiVincenzo, one of their smart clubs. And he was actually in the starting lineup. But the fight them boys showing, we talked about it on the last show. Jay McDaniels really kind of called his shot. He was talking shit before he really even did something. He came out and proved that shit. He stood on it. So hey, shouts out to him. I ain't know he had it in him.
Yeah,
he in the new realm of YNs in the NBA.
Right.
Don't give a fuck.
They don't give no fucks. Yeah, look how he's smiling at that nigga. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna do it again next game too.
Yeah, Denver, you let me down. You know, I was speaking off the show, and even on on our last show, saying, "Hey, man, McDaniels is talking too early. I don't think Denver's gonna allow him to get another game because he's talking real extra right now. He's talking real spicy right now, you know." And Denver didn't let them come out there and do what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Even when Ant-Man out the game, they doing what they want. So, hey, man, Denver, y'all got to step it up, man. I mean, you got bro feeling himself for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
it said on the screen, it said, look at the smug face McDaniels is pulling. This guy knows. I mean, this guy's a total pro at this. McDaniels baiting y'all.
Do y'all think that the Denver window is closing? I mean, it's been consecutive years though, man. And Minnesota, this should be. Well, you know, I ain't gonna say should be their year to win a championship, but at least make it to the third round. You know?
So right, it's that year. It is that year to put up or shut up. Just like we said that it was New York Knicks year to put up or shut up. It was the Houston Rockets year to put up or shut up. It's a make it or break it year for a couple of teams. The Cleveland Cavaliers, make it or break it. Like, you did all of it to get here. This is your shot. This is your window. So anything less than that is a disappointment.
Yeah. I don't know, but it might be a little bit different. I mean, because Ant got hurt late in the game, so if he don't come and play, starting out from the beginning to the end, I don't know if them boys will be able to hold up. I mean, Dan's gonna have to really come out there and show his ass.
Come on, McDaniel. Hey, I'm rooting for him.
Because if not, bro, and y'all fuck up and let Denver get one of these games, hey, it's gonna be tough.
And we know Denver has come back from deficits multiple times. Them boys, that's what they do.
They only down 2. Man. Only number 2 games to tie this up now. Send y'all to a game 7. Y'all about to pray Ant ain't hurt.
Oh, it hurt.
I know, but I'm saying, have they said how long he's gonna be out?
I think they
said out
a week or 2 or something like that, maybe.
They said multiple weeks because he got DiVincenzo got a Achilles. He out for sure.
Yeah.
Ant got a bruised bone. He got a bruised bone, and then he got what you call it, hyperextension. So he out for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't get to that potential that we were just talking about, you know, with those type of injuries, and you're a team on the come up trying to prove that you're better than the Denvers, and you know you're better than the Rockets and all these other teams. Obviously, even though the Rockets are struggling with LA, but you know they're in like that. They're in that level of team where you're trying to figure out where they're at, and we're still trying to see who's gonna really match up in these conferences. Because to me, the West is still, you know, obviously no OKC, but the West is kind of like open. We don't really know who's gonna be the most dominant team after OKC, really. And with the East, I feel like it's Boston, it's New York, and then you throw other people up in there. Like nobody is
just sprinkle them around.
Yeah, everybody's just sprinkled around, and you got to see what you're gonna get on a night-to-night basis. You don't necessarily.
James Harden didn't change that math a little bit on the East.
No, come on,
man.
James Harden hasn't changed really anything since Houston. I mean, he's went places, he's done some things, had some great games here and there, but once they changed that rule up on Harden and he got traded, he still has great games, but to be able to look like it's not like we're looking
stuff. You don't get all those soft fouls no more, you know.
Yeah, once that kind of got found out, and then he got traded off, and then he's just been bouncing around the league. It's like we know he can still score the ball. We know he's a pretty decent passer. He's always, he's decent on defense too. But it's not like he's gonna make Cleveland justice. Because I mean, we just saw them lose. I mean, they're tied up right now with Toronto in the series.
You're right. You talked about how in the East it's just a coin flip. We looked at Detroit having a hard time with Orlando right now.
Yeah.
Detroit,
That's the one in the
Orlando
8th seed.
Magic down there.
That's one in the
Yeah.
8th. You know,
But
Pablo
when we look back
Banchero.
at,
You know, Pablo down
they
there.
they were, but they were talking about Orlando as like, you know what I'm saying, the top of the East when they made the trade for Desmond Bain and they thought that everything was gonna happen for them. But them being an AC, hey, they don't look like an AC against Detroit. And Detroit, we was happy for them. I was talking about them on the other show. We were happy that this young team had took the next step. Supposedly, remember they had a good playoff series with the Knicks last year, and kind of took the 6 to 7 or whatever, or 6 or whatever they took it to. And we were talking about them then. So them having the number 1 seed this year and then get to the playoffs, that really don't even matter. So, yeah, I'm with you. It's kind of up in the air.
You were calling it out yesterday when we were talking about the run they made there at the end of the game. Cade was going off, and Tobias Harris, you know, they were kind of going off. They went for like a 14-0 run right before the game ended. And but you know, I think the home court advantage kind of weighed in Orlando's favor, and Pablo Banchero and them got it done at the end. And but you were saying how you can't be sporadic like that, and you know, if you want to be the number 1 seed, you're gonna have to go out there and really dominate and look like the number 1 seed, because y'all are out there, you know, going cold for, you know, 6-7 minutes, and then y'all got to go on these big runs to try to take the lead back, and you're the number 1 seed. That's just not a good look. So that just once again shows the youth of that team, and also the kind of the shakiness of the East. Like you don't necessarily know what you're gonna get outside of, I would feel, more so Boston and New York, even though New York is still, you know, they did what they're supposed to do yesterday, but they're not looking like a definite. I would say Boston is your most accomplished team out the East, the most solid throughout the last few years.
Oh yeah.
And the one that you would say, okay, if they come out the East, you're not gonna be as surprised, right?
But I ain't gonna lie. You know, one thing to look out for with Boston. You know, Boston really didn't want Tatum to come back that fast. Tatum rushed back.
Yeah.
Boston was cooking without Tatum. Jaylen Brown was fucking down there MVP candidate without Tatum. So Tatum being back, even though they they're still doing what they need to do, but that does change shit now that you got Tatum back. You know. But yeah, I agree with you. Boston is the clear-cut favorite in the East. They the one with the experience. They got.
I don't know about clear-cut favorite.
I mean, it's sad that y'all got to face them second round if both of y'all advance. New York versus Boston second round, which it probably could have been third round, because it's going to be probably the most viewed East game, you know what I'm saying, with these two historical franchise. So New York known to struggle. Boston look like the more superior one in the East, you know, unless New York just turn around and show dominance, though. You know what I mean?
Y'all just keep disrespecting us. Keep it up.
I mean, it's been happening through the years, though, man.
Yeah, we're going off of more so history. I don't necessarily feel it's disrespect from the other guys on the panel. We're just going off of what we've seen Boston do. They have been the Eastern Conference team that has won a championship in the latest in the later year. They won 2024? 2024 Boston?
Something like that. Most recent.
Yeah, most recent.
They are the most recent.
So, I mean, you know, you got to go off that. Tatum is back. Jaylen Brown is there. But, you know, obviously, they got to get over Philly. They just not.
Y'all forgetting that we beat them and went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay.
That same Boston team.
Okay.
But Tatum got hurt. Didn't Tatum get hurt? Or he won that?
At the last game. The last game. We was already whooping ass and taking names.
But I mean,
well, just being honest, even if New York Knicks get past the Celtics, I don't see them beating anybody in the West. So, I mean, I really can't. I have to see it before I believe it.
Anybody in the West can get it.
Man, y'all struggling with Atlanta. Y'all don't want nothing from over in the West.
We saving our energy. That's all we doing. Saving our energy.
Y'all probably have too much trouble with the Trailblazers.
You said who, Nick?
The Trailblazers, they'll take them all the way to 7.
Hold on, wait a minute. Now he talking about us. No, because he gonna talk about we struggling, but y'all out there struggling with a 42-year-old. One man destroying the team.
He juiced up. KD not.
Hey, give KD some of that juice. Give KD some of that juice.
Yeah, I ain't lying.
KD need that
LeBron
pump in his
trainer.
knee immediately.
You gonna notice it. He already too frail. If he woke up hitting, you know something wrong.
These boy need to get with LeBron and get some of that and let him give him his trainer or something, man. Don't spend that $1 million a year like Bron. They need it. Fragile asses.
So can we get to the Klay Thompson saga on the internet that's going around? I know y'all heard about it. Klay Thompson, Meg Thee Stallion supposed to outed Klay Thompson saying that he was cheating on her or something. And the internet took her side, the females and her fans, Meg Thee Stallion being a big artist. Her fans kind of went in on Klay and talked bad about that man this weekend.
Yeah, let's get into that. What's up, Natasha Marie? But Megan is the problem, bro. She gotta be. This bitch can't keep no man, and I don't give no fuck how the internet feel or how her fans feel. That ain't no WAP. That thing dried in the Sahara Desert. It ain't no way. Every man she get with cheating on her and leaving her.
Oh, really?
It don't make no sense.
Something wrong. She do all that dancing.
I would say that no man want to hear all that from their woman, bro. That shit is horrible. I don't want the woman talking about.
That's true, but she attract those type of men that like shit like that. It's just that when they get with her, they realize it ain't all that she can make it out to be. All that twerking and dancing, that motherfucker stiff as a board in that bed. Right in Sahara Desert. So, yeah, that man probably wants some new shit. Do you, Klay? Fuck these hoes talking about.
Yeah, go ahead and Klay, do your thing. Klay got his own playoff bracket going on, so I guess she got eliminated. So, hey, got another person moving on to the next round, though, Go ahead on, Klay. Klay ain't did no wrong.
Natasha Marie said they just want a clout. Klay didn't want no damn clout. Right. Let me stop you. Because all these women that saying that shit, acting like this man he probably wasn't known by females because y'all don't watch sports, but he was known. Y'all acting like this motherfucker was just living on a rock or something. She went and found him and brought him back to life and all that. That man, if anything,
was on before her.
If anything, he put her out there.
Financial wise and everything.
Yeah, I mean, my opinion on it is, Meg was kind of trying to clean up her image. She had the whole Tory thing going on, which she still does, but she kind of tried to mask it over by dating Klay, because, like Mayor Socrates was saying, he's not really known to the females that are all in the entertainment, but for the guys, we know who he is if you're in the NBA. And Klay don't come off as he just come off as a regular dude who play basketball. So it was cool for her to just go and date dude. But for him, it's like, hey, I'm dating Megan Thee Stallion. I can get some attention for it, but I'm not gonna be with her forever. And I'm pretty sure everybody with a brain thought that. Like, he having fun, she trying to clean up her image. Boom, it's over with. Like, pretty much that's what it is.
And that just is, that is what it is, man. Like, all right, we really don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure that man was tired of that bitch. Shit. She probably bored as hell, complaining all damn day like most women do, nagging and shit. Obviously, she thought he was a lame too. That's why she tried to go get him to clean up her image then and get what he was out there doing, knocking her the whole down. He wasn't the lame as she thought he was. Y'all thought he was just a little quiet little church boy that didn't do nothing. That was a lover and a one-woman man. And he was out here playing the field.
Man,
But
look,
spending $4 million though, he said he spent $4 million on her.
I don't believe that.
Man, you a goofball.
I don't believe
this.
that.
I
he
don't know
probably
this.
did. They've been together
I
for
don't
like
know.
2 years, ain't they?
I don't know about this pick right here though, man. We need an actual live video of him talking.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
want to
know.
see him saying that.
That's a lot of
He
money, man.
did too. I mean,
You spent $4 million on that, boy.
that's kind of like why she was with him anyway. For that money, though, you know.
He probably got out at the right time for she put a case on him too. That ain't
Already. He ain't
Man.
getting no longer.
Man.
run.
Free Tory, man. Hey, but you know she about to come out with another album. She about to Taylor Swift that boy. She about to make so many songs about him. The females are gonna hate him for a little while. He gonna be synonymous with, the city boys, because all the dudes is kind of like taking this as a win right now.
Yeah.
City boys up right now, but yeah.
And the WAP is 0-2.
Yeah, I mean it's just crazy. Like, we were talking about we always have conversations off the show, pre-show before we hop on here. But how men and women, both of us, we don't need to be putting no celebrity as the measure for relationships in the real world, because it's not real. Like, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? They don't need to be the measure of dating. You know what I'm saying? It's like, find what you comfortable with and try to go find what you like and deal with what you like in private. Too many of y'all want that to go online like the celebrities, and then you try to take what celebrities doing and apply it to your day to day. And that's not what you should be doing. Like, the female should not be caring what Megan Thee Stallion is doing with Klay Thompson. Why? Because they both multi-millionaires. They can live in a kind of bubble in the world that us day-to-day people cannot move around in. You know what I'm saying? And also, like, they're trying to build their brands up, especially Megan Thee Stallion. And Klay's not necessarily. He go hoop, go make his money. He'll probably get some endorsement stuff, but that man been making money in the NBA for a long time. He's rich. He's way richer than Megan Thee Stallion. He doesn't need her to prop up to make more money. Like I said, I think he was just dating her to experience what it is to be kind of with a ratchet chick like Megan Thee Stallion. He just wanted to dip his toes in the water, and he
realized it wasn't as fun as he thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, and it's over with.
Man, this goofball was all online eating spaghetti. You knowing the connotation behind eating a woman's spaghetti. Have her cooking and this and that, looking like a fucking idiot. Like, he wanted more to dip his toes. He dipped his whole goddamn head.
Yeah, he was in it. He was there. He
was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing the relationship thing.
Yeah,
that was his
don't
girl
think
for the time being.
Yeah, it was still for the time being. Even if he did look like a goofy doing it, it was for the time being. It wasn't like he was there for. He was there for. He wasn't there. No, he was there for a little
good time, not a
long
long time.
Right, good time.
You wife the thotty, and she got a big fan base. So her fan base fucking is cooking Klay right now online, bro. It's crazy how they switched on him, because you remember they had him as the prototype boyfriend for a little minute. She got a grown man now. She upgraded, and now
that's all it is with the females, though. They're gonna go.
I was about to say,
if the girl's happy, they gonna go if she's happy. If she upset, they gonna go when she's upset.
And half of the women that's cooking them a bunch of low value women anyway. They probably ain't got a fucking man themselves. They don't know what a relationship looks like.
But also, you gotta look at it. I look at it in the sense of, like, let's say Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z used to get cooked all the time, and that he don't look good enough, and how he get Beyonce and all of this, and then the big one was, remember when Beyonce's sister Solange beat him up in the elevator, and that's what he gets. That's what he gets. But they didn't listen to the internet or what people were saying. That's damn near almost probably 15 years ago now. And look, they still together. So, and they're still the Carters making money and doing whatever they're doing. So I just say that to say that, once again, to tail back into everyday relationships, it's like, y'all just worry about what y'all got going on and don't let the internet dictate what y'all got going, because most of Megan Thee Stallion, what she was doing, even though Clay, Clay was already off and she didn't do what he did, her whole thing was to try to get the internet on her side. Her whole thing was to post him and get him out here and all this for her own, to build her own value up. While the people that actually truly value that relationship, they don't care what the outside
I ain't
world
putting
got
that
to
shit
say.
out there for the internet to see. I don't give a fuck how.
Well, she did win the Tory case online before she did in the court of law.
Exactly. In the court of public opinion, she won before she even got into the court, like you said, So that's why she has to continue to use the internet to favor everything that she does, which isn't really a good move. You know what I'm saying? You living and dying by the internet.
But no, a lot of these relationships and women that are in these relationship wouldn't fail if they didn't try to base their relationship off somebody else's relationship. Like these celebrities, once those camera goes off, man, y'all don't know what the hell these folks got going on behind closed doors. We've seen it time and time again to where these internet superstars or internet sensations post their everyday life with their girlfriends and boyfriends and stuff, and they all happy and doing everything together. And then when that camera go off, they take their asses out the country and do something to them, or they come up missing 2 days later. Like, stop basing y'all relationship off what these people got going on camera. Because once that camera goes off, man, we don't know what type of hell break loose. Them folks probably hate each other.
Yeah, I mean, it just happened to me and Boss Man Jay were talking about the Gina Nicole girl. She got proposed to in, I think, Tanzania, and it looked all good up for the camera. They had a tiger walk out with them, white tiger. It looked all exotic. She got proposed to, and then the next day or 2 days later, she
was one of those ladies who was talking all bad on black men online, and a lot of women were saying, "Oh, go get your white king," and this and that, and everybody was happy for her. But she was definitely condescending to the black community and black men in general. And when it all happened, the question was posed: should we even give a damn? Because this is the same chick who was talking bad about like all black men are so bad and this and that. So that's another part of that discussion.
Yeah. I just brought that up to just say that that's where you don't want to judge everything. That was just that situation. It could be man, it could be a man, or it could be woman, whatever the case may be. You can't base everything off this online stuff, man. And I think this generation really got to look at that. So with this Clay thing and Megan Thee Stallion thing, don't base that thing off of what you got going in your house. See what you see in front of you and be happy with it, man. Stop judging everything off of it.
We've seen it too many times.
Yeah,
and I think Clay now, he said he's focusing on ball now. Now he's focusing on ball. He should have been focusing on ball, mother boy.
Yeah,
man, he was
definitely need you, man. Your boy, Cooper.
Sound like he leaving Dallas.
Yeah, your boy, Cooper Flag. Yeah, I'm about to say Cooper Flag. We need you over there in Dallas, man. Like, what's going on?
Y'all could
get your fucking head in the game.
Y'all could have been the new Splash Brothers, but no.
Get your fucking head in the game.
You too busy eating fish and spaghetti.
For real. You ate the wrong spaghetti, my brother. Real talk, Clay.
She booed you, bro.
We know you half and half, but goddamn, man.
It's the ACL though. It's the ACL. My boy Clay ain't been the same since that ACL injury, man. He ain't been the same. He's tried, but he ain't been the same since the ACL injury.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, nigga got good taste in women.
Yeah, you do.
He like a variety.
I guess. I guess.
I mean, I ain't talking about like her style. I'm talking about look wise. Megan is not a bad looking woman.
Oh yeah, I'll knock it down, but I ain't trying to make her my woman. I definitely don't want her as my woman.
Yeah, you do what you do with them hoes.
Hell no. You won't go. I don't want on my arm no hole.
Get it and go. That's it. That's all you can do with it. Man, any Any woman that every last one of her songs is talking about her cootie cat and her ass and titties and what she can do with her mouth and how she can ride
Ridiculous.
that.
Ridiculous.
I don't want that type of woman as a wife.
Ridiculous. How can I bring you home? For real. Yeah, Clay did go viral. Had a cooking dinner for what was that? Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm finna piss him off. You were doing the right thing, Clay. Just like they used to say back in the old day, I want my woman bare feet and pregnant.
Hey, well, he ain't knock her up. He had her cooking. He had her in there acting like she was cooking.
Damn right. This man, that pot when he on.
But he
Yeah, like she was in there cooking.
Not to knock her up. He did that part right. Not to knock her up.
Don't get. Thank God he didn't get her ass pregnant.
Yeah, he dodged the bullet for real though. But
fucking women on here talking about, he's a lame and he this and he that. Man, she a fucking lame for lying on that man like he did something to her ass when the whole time it was her lover. Cause y'all know she like eating that carpet.
well, Mary just ain't the type of woman, bruh. And it just rubbed me the wrong way how the internet would come to her defense. Like it was Clay. Oh yeah, I had a bad feeling about him in the first place. I'm talking about some of these comments you would have read, bruh. If you read these comments in these pages and memes, these people, some of these, mostly women, was really on Meg's side, like she was in the right, and she just always has been in the right. And I also saw Angel Reese sent out a message to Meg saying, "Yeah, you've always been such a courageous woman," or some bullshit and all that shit.
Don't you know that fucking woman?
I'm like, no. She was like, "Oh, you always have a sister in me," so of course they got a little relationship, or whatever.
Yeah,
but that's not good, Angel Reese. That's not good. Cause that's when we start seeing you in a different light, Angel Reese. When you start doing all the extra shit, and I can tell they're probably inspired by Meg.
Exactly. You big tall Amazon ass motherfuckers. I climbed that tree.
I climbed that motherfucker twice. For real. But yeah, man, just that energy, like Noam said on the last show, it's that energy we bringing into into the culture, and it ain't a good one. I don't want that type of woman. Why would I?
Like all these women that's running to her defense, bro. I can guarantee you half of them probably got 2 baby dads and then one of the niggas them kid lies. Low value ass motherfucker.
Hey, we gotta go, man. Man, I'm talking to you. Man, I'm talking to you. Let y'all know.
Hey, don't y'all forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, because I'm always talking shit. Choose life.
Hey, peace.